want to show you 3 stretches that are really important for mommies. Now, any mommy can tell you that you're using your back all day long, and by the end of the evening, most of us are probably feeling some aches and pains somewhere. So this first stretch targets those muscles of the back in hopes of easing some of those tensions. It's called cat and cow, and we begin by coming onto all fours, drawing the shoulders over the wrists and the knees under the hips. Take an inhale and arch the back, sending the navel down to the floor and drawing the tailbone and crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, rounding through the mid and upper back, looking for the navel. Continue to work with your breath here, inhaling as you arch and exhaling as you round. Flow through this sequence about 5 to 8 times and allow the movement to start at the tailbone and work its way up your spine, ending at the crown of the head. And if you can do this once or twice throughout the day, when the baby's taking a nap, if you can sneak off to the gym, or maybe in the evenings and mornings when daddy's home to help, your back will definitely be thanking you. The second exercise is targeting the hip flexors, these tiny muscles that are found at the tops of the thighs up near the hip bones. Now, if you have a busy toddler like I do, you're probably spending most of the day chasing after them. So walking in and of itself can cause our hip flexors to become tight over time. Additionally, most of us spend points during the day balancing on one leg. The minute the opposite foot hits the floor, force travels up through the body, up through the legs, and can cause those hip flexors to become even tighter. So this next exercise hopes to loosen those hip flexors, and it also gives us a nice stretch for the side bodies or the waist. We'll start by coming into a kneeling position, then stepping the right foot forward. From here, we tuck the hips under or tilt the pelvis forward and then lunge a little deeper onto the right leg. Now, you shouldn't have to go very far forward on the right leg before you start to feel a gentle stretch in that left hip flexor. Stretch the left arm overhead, leaning to the right, and wrap the right arm around the body, reaching for the outside of the left thigh. Hold here for 15 to 30 seconds and then switch sides. Now, just to give a different view of this exercise so you can see what's happening with the hips, because this is key to finding that hip flexor stretch, I'll turn sideways. Again, stepping one foot forward, we tuck the hips under, taking away that natural curve in the spine, and then lunge forward a little deeper on the front leg, finding that gentle hip flexor stretch. From here, the arm comes up as we lean to the side, and we wrap the opposite arm around the body, finding the outer thigh. Pausing for 15 to 30 seconds. Now, ideally, you would work this one in twice a day. So again, morning and evening when daddy's home to help, or maybe when baby is napping. The third and final stretch is to focus on the shoulders, or in particular, the rotator cuff muscles. 4 muscles that make up that rotator cuff. Now, any diaper bag wearing, car seat carrying, chasing after toddler mommies with the shoulders hunched forward will really benefit from this exercise. Over time, those activities can lead to tightness in the chest muscles, back muscles, and weakness in those rotator cuff muscles. So lower all the way down onto your mat, and then draw the elbows up to shoulder height. So we have a 90-degree bend in the arms. From here, we have to keep the elbows and shoulders in contact with the floor, and then we begin to lift the palms away from the floor, drawing the backs of the hands as close to the floor as we can. Pausing here for 15 to 30 seconds and allowing gravity to do its work, slowly dropping those hands to the floor. Then we gently rotate the palms back down to face the floor, and again, just allow gravity to work here as you hold for 15 to 30 seconds. Now flow through this 2 times through, and again, try to work this into your daily routine once, maybe twice, and your back, hip flexors, and shoulders will definitely be thanking you.